And we welcome you to Kirk Hall on the campus of Central Maine Community College. We're here with Coach Morong, pre-game, a makeup game in here tonight, single game, NHTI women in to take on the Mustangs. Coach, I think that was the best performance I've seen out of your team, certainly all season, one of the best ones I've seen here overall against a very good CCR team. Let's revisit that one just a little bit there. I thought your kids played outstanding basketball.
Yeah, we did. I was really happy with, our defense, especially, in the half court. We didn't press. We didn't foul. Isn't that amazing how that works? We've been in foul trouble all year long, it feels like. And, taking us out of the press and really focusing on our half-court man-to-man, which needs to be our foundation if we're going to do what we want to do. I thought the girls executed it extremely well. So hopefully we can build off that tonight. But, yeah, CCRI is an incredibly talented team. I think the final score fools people because I don't think we're 38 points better than them. I just think we happen to beat them by that much on Saturday.
Yeah, they were a little bit undermanned in that game. They had to keep a couple of kids at home there that cut into their depth, and you just were able to wear them down, and just a tremendous team effort, balance, scoring, great defensive intensity the whole game, Coach. That was really something to see. So we come in here tonight against an NHTI team. They're a little bit undermanned as well, and we've added, you sent me a note today that we're going to have a media timeout. Well, thank you. We feel honored here, but you have another motive with that tonight, Coach, as well.
Yeah, the media timeouts, so that's something that we utilize, or the USCA utilizes at the USCA National Championship, so national tournament, I should say. So being able to practice that in the regular season is incredibly important because it completely changes the dynamic of your substitution patterns and things like that. So being able to practice that, in the regular season is just, I think is really helpful for our preparation if we're lucky enough to go to the national tournament.
Always try to find things that you can work on and do it before you have to do it. That's what I always used to say. Let's do this before we have to do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, great, Coach. Thank you for stopping in here.
Thank
you. And we'll bring on our Jim Toomey. Jim, taking a look at this one in the pregame setup as you see the Mustangs from the underneath going through their warm-ups here. Let's turn it over to Jim for the pregame.
Thank you, Rob. I apologize. I didn't know you started your interview.
I thought you were running for something in New Hampshire tonight or something.
I'm just running. NHTI head coach Jessica Hardman in her first year. She's a graduate of New Hampshire Tech, which she was a 1,000-point scorer and was on a number of all-conference teams. Assistant is listed as Dawn Tuttle. The Lynx are 2-7 on the year, 1-5 in the conference, 1-4 at home, 1-3 on the road. Scoring 48 points a game, giving up 72.4. And shooting percentage is not what they want. 23.7, 19.8, 61.1. They're coming off a loss to Paul Smith's, 96-56. And their next couple of home games, the 31st, Southern Maine Community College will go to New Hampshire. And on February 2nd, the Mustangs will go for the second matchup. Central Maine Community College Mustangs, led by Andrew Morong in his 12th season. He now has 303 wins in his career. Had a nice recognition for him last weekend with his family, former players, current players. His assistant coaches, Abby Nielsen, Tia Day. Mustangs 14-1 overall, 7-0 in the conference. 7-0 at home, 7-1 on the road. They score 84.4 points a game, giving up 53.9. CM shoots 44.2 from the floor, 29.4 from behind the arc, 65.1 at the foul line. And that last game was against that CCRI team. Rob, I had a note here to ask you about it, but you covered that. Again, it was 83-45, but Coach Morong always very gracious, and he'll tell you a little fact like, somebody else would be really saying, yes, we really had them controlled all the way. We could have won by more. But he goes the other direction.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
And because down in Rhode Island, I think it was like an 11-point game.
I think it was 9, Jim.
Yeah, was it? Could have been.
It was 9 or 11. You're right. It was right in that time, right in that range.
Because Thursday we'll have the doubleheader. Great Bay will come up from the Portsmouth-Dover area. Women's game at 6, men's game at 8, a conference matchup. Ready for Steve English on the PA.
Good evening. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We ask that you please rise and honor America as we play our national anthem. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kirk Hall on the campus of Central Maine Community College for tonight's women's basketball game between the NHTI Lynx and your Central Maine Mustangs. First, the starting lineup for the Lynx. Number 1, Emma Broadstone. Number 3, Janessa Lofton. Number 4, Maggie Brown. Number 10, Bella Farazzini. And number 23, Michaela Lapan. Head coach of the Lynx is Jessica Hardiman. And now the starting lineup for your Mustangs. From Miami, Florida, number 2, Rosa Prieto. From Fort Collins, Colorado, number 10, Ella Levine. From Auburn, Maine, number 22, Chantel Ouellette. From Harrelbeek, Belgium, number 25, Yolene DeFord. From the Dells, Oregon, number 32, Destiny Mora Lopez. Head coach for the Mustangs is Andrew Moran. He is assisted by Tia Day and Abby Nielsen.
So hope fans of both of these teams enjoy this one around the state of Maine, around the country, and around the world on Munzing Media Sports. Jim Toomey with our executive producer, Rob Munzing. Central Maine student, Aspen Stevens, on the camera. Central Maine being their white uniforms going left to right. I think the Lynx had a pretty good trip down from Concord. I'm guessing they went south, got on 95 near Portsmouth and came up.
Yeah, just no easy way to do it. I used to have to travel over to Manchester all the time when my son Nate was playing football over at St. Anselm, and just never found an easy way to go other than going down to Hampton and then back out.
Tab control by the Mustangs. DeFort with the basketball. Back out to Prieto. Ouellette back to Prieto. I missed that game, Rob, on another assignment. Rosa Prieto had a great game last
weekend. Really did. Yeah, she was Edge Nutrition Player of the Game. What a game she had. All around great game. 13 points and great play underneath.
That was Chantel Ouellette, who got loose baseline and laid it in. Number 3 is Janessa Lofton. We know her name, Rob. She's now a senior. very good player for the Lynx. Maggie Brown out front. Farazzini gave it back to Brown. Brown saved it somehow. Right in the lap of Chantel Willett. Here comes Prieto. Ella Levine lays it in. Ella Levine, player of the week 2 times this season already.
As a freshman, Jim, too, she really has had an outstanding start to her career here at CM. I like to say that Ella's a real glider, a smooth operator. She is silky smooth on her moves to the basket.
Was it a violation?
Yeah.
Okay. They go out of bounds. And of course, Destiny Mora-Lopez was player of the week just before the break. In the lane, the fall away, Willett, no good. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll be Lynx ball. Janessa Lofton, the senior from Nashua, with the basketball, being guided by Prieto. They try to go underneath. Willett got part of it. Still loose, still loose. And we have a held ball. Possession arrow, Lynx. The ball comes out, almost deflected, but somehow it got to Farazzini, who drives and lays it in. Four to 2, Central Maine. Ella Levine left at a foul line extended, out top to Mora-Lopez. Prieto grazed the front rim, and it's Destiny Mora-Lopez on the putback. 6 to 2, Mustangs. Lofton outside to Lapon. Baseline catch by Farazzini, a fall away swish. Nice looking shot by Bella Farazzini. She's from Hollis, New Hampshire. Mustangs with 2, they have the ball. DeFort underneath the Levine, up and in. Levine started that play out behind the arc, passing to the right corner, and took the return pass.
Yeah, when gliding down that left side, Ella's got great ball catching skills. She doesn't bring it down, Jim. Keeps it up and finishes.
There's a high arcing shot, no good by Broadstone. Here's a run out for Levine. Maggie Brown trying to catch her, but Levine lays it in. Ella Levine's one of those players who could play 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5,
right.
Whatever position you wanted, because she's got the ball handling skills. There's a shot outside off the rim by Lapon. Willett, this time DeFort on the run out. DeFort high off the glass, left-handed. Yolene DeFort. People watching very late over in Belgium like that. In front of the student section of Central Maine, coming out of there is Farazzini, and I think she's going to the line.
Here's DeFort's finish. Catches it. That wasn't an easy catch and get, but she managed it well to not travel, got it in stride, read the bounce, up and in.
One more for Farazzini.
Looking at the view from our camera up in the bleachers and behind the bench. We use it for bench cam, but it gives us a good shot here as well.
1 out of 2. She came into the game 8 out of 14. 12 to 5, Central Maine. Levine swings it to DeFort. Willett bounce pass to Mora-Lopez. Fakes one way, goes back the other way, got deflected. Excellent interior defense by the Lynx. Somehow CM got it back. Prieto to Mora-Lopez. Willett, the floating shot, no good. Rebound, Lofton.
That's lots of times that Chantel shot right there in the paint.
Number 1 is Broadstone. She's from Stratford, New Hampshire. Lofton gives it to Broadstone down that deep left corner. Bounce pass baseline, and there's a block by Willett. Lynx got it back for a shot, no good. And Willett has it. Prieto. Willett drives, lays it up, score the basket. I remember when Chantel Willette joined the team second semester last year. And we sort of said, gee, I wonder how she's going to fit and how she's going to contribute. And when you talked about that shot she made on that sort of a set shot, she made a couple in the early going, and you and I were nodding like, this is good. Right here, she completes the old-fashioned three-point play.
I had seen Chantel when she was playing for Thomas College, as they always come down to play UMA, and she was the best player for them, no question about it. When I saw her name down here, I went, whoa, that's a good get.
In the game for the Mustangs, number 1, Riley Hebler, first-year player out of Sanford, Maine, will play for the Sanford High School Spartans.
Riley's coming off an outstanding game as well, Jim.
From downtown, missed by Lofton. Here comes Hebler. Running the court is Levine. Now she goes back to Prieto for 3. But part of the rim. And players contesting for it. And again, they're contesting for it. And traveling on somebody over there. I'm trying to look around an official. The Lynx have 8 players dressed. I think a couple might have joined second semester because I think the first part of the year they had like 5 to 6.
Yeah, and they had kids that had played soccer. That's why the first game was canceled. They couldn't quite get together, get those soccer players into basketball shape. So this league is always very accommodating with teams.
Yes.
That's
for the Mustangs, checking in number 21, Mackenzie Melendez from Saco, Maine, Thornton Academy product. Bounce pass in, and another held ball. It's going to stay here, Mustang ball. Robin, we spent a little time down in Thornton Academy. In the
we did.
Press box. High on top of the press box.
Yes. I still have the scars to show it from hitting my head on the speaker.
Oh,
so here's a media timeout, Jim. So
4:48 to go, first quarter. Central Maine 15, New Hampshire Tech 5 on Muncie Media Sports.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
Back here, 15-5, Central Maine ahead. I saw Joe Mauer when he played for New Britain in the AA League against Portland. Oh, really? Sea Dogs, yeah. Second one. All right. Here's a three-pointer by Molly Corbett just in the game. Rebound Levine. Melendez is a three-pointer outside by DeFort. Once again, Central Maine has it. Hebler drives. Hebler dishes it off. Melendez for 3. That rattles off. Levine crashes. No good. Rebound Farazzini. And contact. Farazzini did a good job getting her head and shoulders by the defender that time, right at midcourt.
NHTI, predominantly New Hampshire kids. It usually is the case.
Here's Riley Hebler being chased by Lofton, and Hebler's going to shoot 2. Yes, I don't believe there's any out-of-state kids.
Right.
There's one player they did not list the hometown. Winnie La Rochelle checking in for the Mustangs. She's a 5'8 sophomore, Rangeley, Maine. Went to Rangeley Lakes Regional High School. At the line, Riley Hebler. Reading her bio, I remember that in the Class A basketball ranks, Southern Maine Athletic Association, she was like on the all-defensive team a couple of years. And right here, she's on the foul shot team, going 2 for 2. She came in a 53% foul shooter, so that just went up. 17-5. Central Maine. LaPon being watched by Corbett. Maggie Brown trying to caught down there, getting the shot off. No good was LaPon. On the run is La Rochelle. Corbett tries to return it to La Rochelle. Nice save, and then a double dribble. So
men's basketball team sitting right across from us. Coach Gagne, they were practicing when I came in here to set up, and Jim's always here early. We saw the finish of that practice.
Yeah, when they scrimmaged, they were going at it full bore, weren't they? A lot of effort. Nice save by DeFort. La Rochelle takes it down there deep. No good. Kept alive for a second. And tracked down over there by Riley Hebler. Corbett tees one up. Bang! What a good look for Molly Corbett. That's her 20th three-pointer of the season.
Remember talking to Coach early, what are we doing on three-point shooting? He says, it's coming along. And he was talking about Molly.
Off glass and good. What a good shot. Perfect angle by Michaela LaPon from Farmington, New Hampshire. This Farmington, Maine's up the road about 40 miles from here. DeFort for 3. That didn't hit the rim. Tracked down by Melendez, but off her hands.
Here's Molly's 3. She's well outside the arc. We're giving you that view from the underneath camera. All net on that one. Well done by Corbett.
Destiny Morrow Lopez checking back in.
You know how teams like to work on things, Jim? I'm trying to work on my camera switching. Use the cameras a little bit more that we have here tonight.
The tumble over there by Emma Broadstone, but I guess she's okay. Foul on Corbett. Third team foul.
Yeah, game started at 7:30 tonight. This is one of the busiest nights in Maine for officials and their needs between the high school and colleges.
Yes. Loose ball. Who's got it? Melendez. Melendez dumps it off to Destiny Morrow Lopez, who goes off glass.
Well, great underneath touch there by Destiny as she came flying in, got herself under control. Not always easy to do, and Destiny was able to get her body under control, go up, put it up and in. Chantel will let back in for Molly Corbett.
Shot no good by Broadstone. Here's Willette, all alone, lays it up and in. Under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Three-pointer. Rebound, Morrow Lopez.
Yeah, Mustangs controlling the boards, Jim.
Willette. Timeout on the court.
We'll take a break. We'll come back. More basketball coming up here. We come back after this.
Same thing as always.
Catch the front of the net.
Little things to make you what you are.
0, 3, 1, 2, 3, 0.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Sit right here.
Seeing the Mustangs huddle breaking up, not the Tigers. That's when we do high school basketball, Rob. These are the Mustangs. And they're in full gallop out to a 26-7 lead here. 1:32 left after the NHTI timeout.
Janessa Lofton will walk it up. Being picked up by Prieto, who's returned. Lofton for three. Wide. Tracked down by Mora Lopez. And Melendez tries to save it. She does, but grabbed nicely by Lapon. But there's Chantel Willett with a steal. Prieto. Hebler for three. Long. Prieto battling for it. And nice effort by Rosa Prieto. .33 coming in. Emma Blake, freshman from Laconia for the Lynx. For the Mustangs, number 23, Marnie Reese, first-year player, 6 feet from Glenelag, North Australia. Willett looking things over. Melendez backs out. 10 on the shot clock, Mustangs. Willett brings it out front, skips it to Prieto. Prieto drives. And they're going to call traveling.
Yeah, that was a disjointed offensive possession from the get-go, Jim, and they got under the shot clock back behind that and had to hurry.
Maggie Brown being watched by Prieto. And Melendez got a part of it. Gets it down to Prieto, all alone, up and good. Shot clock should be off. Yes, it is. 18 on the game clock. Maggie Brown on the drive. Blake. Three-pointer out of the corner. No good by Broadstone. 6 seconds to go. Melendez catches hit. Prieto. No good. Nice hustle by Melendez to get one more shot. At the end of the first period in this YSCC conference game, the score, Central Maine 28, New Hampshire Tech 7 on Munzing Media Sports.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Welcome back to Central Maine Community College, Auburn, Maine. Jim Toomey along with our executive producer Rob Munzing, Aspen Stevens on the camera. We have one quarter in the books in this women's matchup. Central Maine 28, New Hampshire Tech 7. Again, looking forward to that doubleheader Thursday.
Should be a good one. 6 and 8 regular times on that one on Thursday.
The Great Bay Herons.
Then we're down here for a men's game Friday night. No, not Friday, Saturday. I've got swimming Friday night. That's what I'm doing. I've got so many games, Jim, I can't keep them straight.
I've got a game also at another site on Friday.
Jim looked at me out of the, gave me the side eye. Said, "We don't have a game Friday." No, we don't. Saturday we got action, and Sunday.
DeFort gets in the corner. Prieto off the rim. Rebound went right to Bella Ferrazzani. But Prieto comes back, gets a piece of it. Everybody wants it, of course. Who's got it? Held ball. Now I know my 2-week schedule had like 7 games or 7 dates in 10 days, and that's not even putting for you the high school games in.
Right, yeah, we've got high school games. We've been exclusively college here for a little bit of time during this stretch, and exclusively down here, although we'll pick up our other YSCC team, UMA, but they'll be coming down here to play home games. We'll have all that. We'll lay that all out Thursday.
On the far side, Willett. Inside they go. Short by Levine. Marnie Reese battling for it, but she stepped on the end line. Coach Morong obviously substituting, as he always does. I always like to look out and say, have we seen these 5 people together before? Because you got more possibilities than the lottery as far as who's on the court. Nice shot, baseline off glass. Michaela Lapon.
Lapon did a nice job. She was at a tough angle, went up, got kissed off the glass and home.
Willette in the corner. Levine. Swish. Long 2 points for Ella Levine. The Rocky Mountain people love that one. Fort Collins, Colorado. Maggie Brown has it deflected. A couple of players going for it. Nice hustle by Broadstone. She turns, shoots, got the back rim. Rebound Levine. Running the court, Prieto. Prieto drives and lays it in, left-handed. You know, teams can do that when you have a very good chance that you're going to get the defensive rebound. And I think they call a foul on Prieto.
We'll take a look at that long Levine, too, Jim, here from the corner, just inside. You know, we've talked about Ella being able to glide off the wing and all, but she's got a multifaceted game, Jim, that is, I would bet, the envy of many.
Yes, well-rounded in all the skills.
She came on campus as a 17-year-old, turned 18 early on in the season, so she's still fairly young and developing.
There's a long shot, no good, missed by Lapon. DeFord had the rebound. Chantel Willette going to take it and gets the roll. What a spin on the ball by Willette.
Playing billiards. We'll take a look at that roll. See the end of it.
There's the three-point play. Zoe Bedford in for the Mustangs, 5'10" first year from Melbourne, Australia. If I did my calculations right, I think it's near noontime on Wednesday. Sneaking away, DeFort hangs it off the rim. Levine hustling, DeFort hustling. Also, Farazini hustling for the Lynx and lost out of bounds. And they're going to say it's New Hampshire Tech ball. Janessa Lofton back in the game will bring it up.
NHTI will be the site of this year's final tournament, beginning of March.
I wonder if Coach Irvin Harris is watching this, or is he watching another video of maybe a men's opponent somewhere?
Yeah, well,
he's a very interesting man, knows his business, and very friendly. Off the rim, no good by Broadstone. Prieto has it. Levine lays it up short. Levine stays with it and says, okay. Prieto, nice vision though. 37-9 CM.
She zipped a pass and she looked like Doug Flutie zipping one through there the other day. What a pass she made, almost full court.
Traveling on the Mustangs.
So the quarterfinals, and we'll be talking about this, Jim, before we know it here. The quarterfinals will come up at the home sites. The higher seeds will host. That's how that works.
But no matter what happens, the semifinals and finals at New Hampshire Tech.
Yes.
Outside, bang! Maggie Brown, the sophomore from Manchester. Beautiful shot. And there's a left-handed layup for Ella Levine on a great entry pass. The Mustangs piling up the assists. I'll be checking that shortly. Lofton, the veteran player. Out front, behind the arc, Maggie Brown. Playing defense is Melendez. The far side, Broadstone. They go down in the baseline area, knocked out of bounds.
Here's a nice outside shot by Brown on the inbound. They went out deep to her, and a good catch and released quickly, and she knocked down the three ball.
The Mustangs have 12 assists on 17 made baskets. Melendez going to be ahead of the pack. The layup is good. 41-12 with about 6 minutes to go in the first half. Lofton through traffic. Baseline is Lapon. Needs some help. Lofton in front of the Mustangs bench, being guided by Bedford. Maggie Brown juggles it, picks it up. Molly Corbett in the game, grabs the ball. Running the court, Levine, but that pass got away. I've said it in a number of games, it's not like I'm the first one to think of it. I like to watch how many assists you have to made baskets. The closer you are, tells me you're moving the ball around and sharing it and all kinds of people getting involved. The other one is the ratio between turnovers and assists.
Those of you at home can always tune in on the live stats as well as you watch the game. You can put it up. That's what we use. Great value.
Loose ball picked up. Yolene DeFort peeks over her shoulder, drives and lays it in. From Harelbeke, Belgium. Nearing the 5-minute mark remaining. Lofton for three, short.
Thank Aspen Stevens doing our game cam tonight.
Janessa Lofton averaging 13.6 points a game.
If anybody's watching in the dorms here tonight, we're looking for some help. You can make some good work study money here by helping us out here on Monthly Media. You know, one of the kids we ought to ask is Mackenzie Destin. See if he wants to get involved. That's a good thought, Jim. Remind me of that one.
Okay. Underneath, La Rochelle got the bottom of the rim. The Lynx come away with it. Driving is Broadstone, and they're going to call a player control foul. And who's sitting down there with a big smile on her face? It's Riley Hebler. And her teammates helped her up. I think Coach Morong and his staff get more excited on a take charge almost on a basket.
I think you're absolutely right on that, no question about it. So let's take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll hear from our good friends at Pliable.
I'm Greg Glynn, athlete brand advisor and CEO of Pliable. Pliable helps high school, college, and professional athletes build their athlete brand. New name, image, and likeness opportunities are a game changer for athletes and for businesses. To learn more about social media marketing and endorsement opportunities for your brand, visit pliablemarketing.com or call 1-707-PLIABLE.
All right, back here at Central Maine Community College. Mustangs leading 43-12 over New Hampshire Tech. 4:44 to go in the first half. And as we've seen against other teams, there's so many players in and out for Central Maine.
Right.
It's tough to keep up. Again, the Lynx dressed 8 players. There's a couple more maybe that didn't make the trip. Here's Melendez. Corbett goes down in the corner to Destiny Mora-Lopez. She drives, kicks it back out. They go to the corner. Melendez dribbling, shooting. Rebound, Mora-Lopez. Put back basket. 45-12. If you look at the Lynx, they really don't have a true center or interior person, really.
Yeah, they really have nobody to match up with Destiny. She's a force underneath against somebody that matches up with her and having her way inside.
Three-pointer. Bang! What range shown by Maggie Brown. Her fans in the Queen City of Manchester like that one. Here's a steal by the Lynx. Lapon ends up down in the corner. Baseline pass. Broadstone back to Lapon. Contact. And this time, it's Molly Corbett holding her ground.
Well, take a look at that Brown one. Molly Brown, you've got the lovely 3-shot. Lynx back on D. They've been playing half-court D all game, Jim, as you would imagine with the numbers that they have.
Lopez somehow found her way through. Hebler for three. Got the rim. Rebound, Emma Blake. LaPon brings it up. Be met by La Rochelle.
Men's hockey coach. Kenoran watching. We got a big one Sunday over at the Norway Savings Bank Arena against Dartmouth.
No, as I said before, what a great facility, so close.
Yes.
Stolen away. Melendez is fouled, and Mackenzie Melendez will shoot two. Well, it's literally, what, 2/10 of a mile down there?
Yeah. Perfect.
If you arrive for a game in that area of Auburn, the Auburn Mall area, if you're here early as a parent or fan, you get a zillion places for eating possibilities within about 3/10 of a mile. Nice touch by Melendez, who's been on the roster second semester. 1 out of 2. Loose ball rebound, up and in for Winnie La Rochelle. One of the captains, sophomore Rangeley, Maine, as we said earlier. 48-15. Lofton looks for help. Farazzini on the drive is LaPon. Lofton, deep left corner. Maggie Brown tries to go inside and traveling.
Destiny Lopez with the good inside defense caused that due to her inside harassment.
Coach Jessica Hartman, her first year, very patient with these ladies. She's coaching, but she sort of knows the match at Corbett on the three, no good. Hebler got the rebound, and what a shot! Riley Hebler. Somehow she came from down under, and you're going to have that one, Rob, on the replay.
Yeah, we're going to have it, and we're going to have it from the underneath view, Jim, so we should be able to see the magic that Riley created underneath.
2 minutes remaining, first half. Spinning in there, Farazzini loses the ball. Maura Lopez comes out, looks ahead. It's a 2-on-1 break. Melendez past the Corbett, who lays it in. What I'm going to say, Jessica Hardiman, very patient with she knows the matchup here. And she was a 1,000-point scorer at New Hampshire Tech, as I said earlier.
Here's that Riley magic underneath, Jim. Taking a look at it. In to get the rebound. Dribbles, goes up, and somehow, some way, get that one home. That was fantastic.
Very creative. Sometimes you ask the player, what did you do? And they'll say, I don't know what exactly I did. I just reacted in the moment.
Yeah.
Out of the corner for three. Now, I could be wrong. She could have practiced that shot her whole life, for all I know. Here's another run out. Corbett comes up short. Awen Maywin in there for the Mustangs, number 11. First-year player right here from Auburn, Maine, Edward Little High School. Chantel Willett also back in. Three-pointer in and out for Brown. Rebound. The Lynx no good. Working very hard in there is LaPon. Corbett has it. All kinds of action down there. Held ball. And this will be Central Maine basketball.
Kind of got a Maine connection in there. Should take a look at the players in there.
Let's see.
Corbett from Oxford Hills.
Yeah.
Melendez from TA.
That are the 5 Maine players.
Winnie from Rangeley. Yes.
All 5.
Yeah, all 5. And Maywin.
In the lane, she got to get out of there. La Rochelle hit the back rim. A couple of players hustling for it. Willette hustling with Lofton. That one's off. Central Maine.
I think I missed Chantel, and she's from Auburn at Little High School, yeah. So all 5 are Maine kids.
You got 2 Auburn players out there. Maywin and Willette. There's a steal by La Rochelle. She's being chased. Takes it to the hoop and lays it in. Pretty good hustle by Farazzini. Farazzani was trying to catch her. Shot clock is off. Game clock at 20. Lofton on the drive. LaPon, no good. Rebound Melendez. Stolen away, Lofton passes underneath. 10 on the game clock. Three-pointer, Lynx. Back rim by Brown. Here's Melendez down to Maywin, who shoots, and it wouldn't have counted anyway. So we play one half of action, this YSCC Women's Conference game. The score, Central Maine Community College 54, New Hampshire Tech 15 on Munzing Media Sports.
The environment is just awesome.
Great campus, small, close-knit community.
Everyone's really welcoming.
Everything feels very personal.
You feel like you belong here.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. So yeah, set you up for success.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to peak. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good, like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like USCA.
Helping people is kind of ingrained into me. I am so glad that I chose to be here. It's a really great program.
Primary doubts in the heart.
The instructors are super helpful.
They really do set you up to be successful in the field.
The new hospital simulation lab here at CMCC is a great addition.
It's as close to replicating real life as you can get.
We did an IV lab.
With a mannequin, it's nice to get your toes wet before you jump into a clinical setting.
Deep breath.
CMCC is the best place to start nursing. It's challenging, but you are learning.
You have a smaller size classroom, smaller ratio to instructors.
It's affordable.
It really provided me relief that I'm not going to accrue a lot of debt.
I needed to set myself and my family up for success after.
I'm going to come out of this able to actually practice as an RN in the real field. It's a wonderful opportunity.
When I walked through these doors, I was just blown away.
This is insane. It just caught my attention immediately.
This is the first place that I've seen like this decked out. It's pretty sweet.
This is a grand opening for our esports arena. We're talking 1,600 square feet of pure technology.
Like, I'm shaking being here. It's so cool.
There's nothing like it in Maine. We're ahead of the curve here.
It's definitely a big market, something you can make a living on.
I've always had an interest in esports.
So we're treating it like an extension of our athletic program. And then in addition to that, we're starting an esports management degree program.
It's just a different community for me to be a part of.
It really just helps me just be myself. It's just really fun.
This will bring students together. That's what's happening, and that's what esports is.
To me, it's beautiful, and I want to live here.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
The USCAA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to compete. Leveling the playing field for everybody.
Welcome back, Central Maine Community College. We're at the half of this YSCC women's matchup. Central Maine 54, New Hampshire Tech 15. Jim Toomey with Rob Munzing. Central Maine student Aspen Stevens on the camera as we check the stats. For New Hampshire Tech, they're 6 out of 29 from the floor, 2 out of 10 from the arc, behind the arc, 1 out of 2 at the foul line. They have 12 rebounds, 19 turnovers. Maggie Brown has 6 points. 5 points for Bella Farazani. 4 points for Michaela Lapon. That's the 15 points. We noticed that Janessa Lofton, their veteran player, has been in and out of the game a couple of times. So she may be nursing an injury that we don't know for sure. Leading rebounder for the Lynx, Bella Farazani with 4. For the Central Maine Mustangs, they shot 24 out of 49 from the floor. The Mustangs only 1 out of 12 from long distance.
I think that was Corbett hit the 3. Levine had one from just inside. Yeah, you're right.
And 5 out of 6 for CM at the foul line. Individually, Rosa Prieto, 4 points. Ella Levine in double digits with 12. Chantel Willette, 9 points. 4 points for Yolene DeFort. Destiny Mora Lopez, 9 points. Riley Hebler, 4 points. Molly Corbett has a 2-point basket and the 3-point basket we referenced for 5. Winnie La Rochelle, 4 points. Mackenzie Melendez, 3. Everybody saw action, so A1 Maywin got a couple of minutes of play. Zoe Bedford was in the game. Marnie Rees was in the game. And on the injured list, Malik Walkid, but she was... during warm-up, she was at the end line rooting for her teammates, and she has an injury. Her dad was here from Egypt. I guess he came over for the medical procedure on Malik, and he was very friendly. I didn't have a chance to ask him, how long does it take to get from Cairo, Egypt, to Auburn, Maine, or at least to the Portland airport, we'll say. But he was very friendly, and he said Munzing Media is famous in Cairo. So
we got a big fan base around the world.
Yeah, no,
well, that's amazing. We kid about it, but we do. And I hear from people, on.
I used to say that just because I like the way it sounds.
Yeah.
Then we found out it was really true.
It was true. Yes, absolutely. We have the. Now we have the back end, the analytics. We can go and we see where everybody's watching from. It's really a tremendous asset for families around the world that send their kids halfway and sometimes more than halfway around the world to Central Maine or UMA, where we've got a large contingent as well of international fans when we do UMA games. And, speaking of that, we got a big matchup coming up. I think it's on the 30th, Jim, between UMA coming down here to visit as the true visitors to take on the Mustangs. And UMA plays very well on this floor.
Yes, they're used to it
because they play here quite a bit. And so that we're looking really forward to that matchup, particularly in the women's and then the men as well. The UMA men are having one of their best seasons in a long, long time. Very talented, very deep. And they are looking to be one of the top echelon teams in the YSCC this year. And they've proven that to be. They got off to an 0-5 start on the season, started to put it together and have really improved. And, now we can go back. We can catch up with some of the teams that we will be seeing coming in here. It'll be tournament play before we know it, as we're already, what the heck is it? It's the 23rd of January already. This month has been on Super Screech.
Right. I didn't say some rebounds for CM. Chantel Willette has 7 rebounds in the first half. 5 rebounds for Ella Levine. A couple players with 3 assists, Willette and DeFort. So the Mustangs had 13 assists on 24 made baskets. But just to go back to players coming from around the state, around the country, around the world, especially coming, distance, we'll say, the parent has to have faith in their student athlete. They must also have confidence and faith in the educational people here,
right,
and also the coaching staff and the support. So, that trust and all the student athletes that we talk to, we don't talk to them a lot. We may go by and say, congratulations on a player of the week, or the ball bounces over here. We'll say, hey, that was a great shot or something. But you did the interviews. Every time we interview somebody, we're just very, very impressed of how they are spoken, and it's never about themselves, which this day and age isn't the case.
The maturity level is right up there, Jim. Awesome.
So New Hampshire Tech ball to start the second half. With it is Brown.
Brown with a good first half. Jim had the 2 threes.
And held ball going to the way of Central Maine. Again, most people know this, but the home team usually will be shooting at the basket nearest their bench in the second half. In the NBA, it isn't always that. Prieto for 3, short, grabbed out of the air by Farazzini. Being watched by DeFort. Looks like the original starting lineup for the Mustangs. Lofton, bounce pass near midcourt. Maggie Brown dribbling in front of us. Has it deflected. Lynx ball. Right in front of their own bench. Deflected by Levine. And held ball. This time it will be Lynx ball. Into Lofton. Levine is defending. Lofton goes to the left hand. Broadstone gives up her dribble. And the shot clock winding down, and her pass, unfortunately, hit Bella Farazzini. Right around the nose, I think.
Yeah, we hope Bella's all right. She was trying to run through, didn't even see the ball coming. It wasn't intended for her.
That was a short distance as far as the release, but it was a very hard pass.
Yes, it was.
I'll tell you, Rob, if I ever get hit in the nose, count me out, because that would be it.
And we're close by. We've been close a few times, James.
DeFort for three. High off the rim. Levine had a piece of it. And they're going to call a foul, I think, underneath on the Mustangs. Oh, I look across. I do see Malik Wackett's father.
Oh, great.
Sitting almost the top, next to the last row, the far right.
Oh, I see him.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. That's great to see.
I'm sure somebody is watching or listening home. I think he told me it was 7 hours difference. So it's certainly the next, certainly Wednesday in Egypt.
Well, certainly a long trip, but not as long as the Australian, New Zealand folks that we've had the pleasure of seeing come in over the years. Remember Freddie Webb's mom and dad here for a visit from Australia.
A couple of turnovers, one on each side. And then an illegal screen. Michaela Lapon with the illegal screen.
Boston Caldwell's dad, Colin, came in for a visit. We had an interview with him.
Yes. Found out they were Celtics fans, and that's how the first name Boston got involved. Lopez defended very well down there. She stays with it, though. Back to Willette. DeFort drives. Levine in the middle. Chantel Willette, left hand, somehow got through. Came up a little short, but Chantel Willette will try to do some damage at the foul line. Third foul on Michaela Lapon. And a friendly roll. Willette came in shooting 57% at the foul line, averaging 6.4 points per game. Violation in the lane, one more. I always say this about stats. You gotta look very closely how many minutes a game a player, because you'll see some teams play the starters over 30 to 34 minutes a game, and coming back and making that one was Willette. And you're comparing it to another player who only plays 24 minutes a game because of their team winning by a lot of points usually. Loose ball. Farasini stayed with it.
And sometimes, depending on roster size, it's not the kids' fault they're in there because there's like 7 or 8 kids.
On this, one of the stat things you can actually click. We'll talk. Rosa Prieto going to go from half court, lays it up and in. You actually can click on something that says per 40 minutes.
Yeah, oh, that's good. Good way to do stats.
Lofton in front of her own bench to Brown. They go inside. Fall away shot, no good by Lapon. And I think Levine was fouled as she was involved in the transition. I think Farasini got the foul, and I think she took the worst of it.
Yeah, but that poor kid's had a tough second half here. Took one right in the chops there earlier, and that time got tangled up with Levine. Got the worst of it.
Emma Blake back in the game. The shot was good.
That was Levine, Jim.
Was it a long two?
Yes, it was.
And Levine has to come out. Do they see a scratch on her knee or something?
Well, here it is. Here's the shot.
All right.
Going to see it here. She's going to pop out. Baseline pop. Good catch and release by Ella.
Yeah, nice arc.
Well, we said she's multifaceted in her offensive game, Jim.
And there's a player control foul. Chantel Willette got there.
Chantilly Lace with another take. I like that one, Jim.
Yeah. All right, for the first time, Helen Tengeri comes in.
That was the big bopper, Chantilly Lace.
He's a freshman, no hometown listed. Interior pass stolen away. Lofton has it. Mustangs get back. Out by midcourt, Broadstone. Deflected from behind.
Here's Chantel. She's parked right there. Gosh. Yeah, her meter ran out. She was there so long. Took the charge like she does. She's going for the school record. We got to check back in on that, Jim.
Yes.
Check back in with Coach sometime.
Broadstone being guided by Prieto. Lofton has her pocket picked. Rosa Prieto lays it up and short. Lofton followed her and then lost out by CM. I think I told you this before. About 2 years ago, the women were finishing a practice. They didn't have a game. The men did. I came in here, and at the end of practice, they had a star chart. That one's short. And it was for the take charges down in the corner, and Coach Morong was all excited as he awarded stars for the past week. Up and in, Destiny Mora Lopez with a strong left hand.
Rosa with the assist and a beauty. We'll show it to you.
Under 6 minutes to go, third period.
We'll have the media timeout after 5 minutes left.
Loose over there, everybody involved. Held ball. This will be Lynx basketball.
Watch Rosa with a nice left-handed bounce pass and easy put up in. Mora Lopez.
Corbett and Melendez back in for the Mustangs. Somehow the ball got to Broadstone after Farazini just got back in the game and she got bumped. And we played on. Maggie Brown wants a screen. Lofton looks to the basket. And shot clock violation.
Lynx lost track of the shot clock on that possession, Jim, as they inbounded, and they were running like they had 20 seconds left, and they didn't. Wasn't a reset.
Melendez swings it to Corbett in front of her own bench. Left corner. Here comes Estee Mora Lopez underneath Raul Rochelle. Bounce pass. Melendez no good. And they're going to call a foul on the Mustangs. Marnie Reese checking in. Number 23 for the Mustangs. 6-foot first-year player from Glenelg, North Australia. I noticed they were playing tennis down there, the Australian Open, and heat was a factor. It was. I didn't get the temperature, but here's a scoop shot, no good, but going to the line would be Emma Broadstone.
Yeah, he was a factor in my house because I refused to turn the thermostat up. Put a sweater on.
Yeah, I've heard that song before. Or someone in your family says, I'm not cold. Wait a minute.
So we'll take a break. We'll come back. Media timeout here. All Mustangs 62-15.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
Welcome back to Central Maine Community College. Again, this Thursday, it's a doubleheader. YSCC, 6 and 8 o'clock. The women and men will take on Great Bay. The Herons will be here. And then just about a week from now, University of Maine Augusta, as Rob has referenced a couple of times, will be a doubleheader. The Moose will be in town. Of course, we'll see the men of UMA this Sunday playing a game here against Albany Pharmacy, correct?
Yes.
There'll be no women's game. Albany Pharmacy women are playing a schedule. They're not going out of New York, so they do have some more games they're going to be playing, but they're not going to come out of New York. I think they have some small numbers. Nice foul shot, Emma Broadstone.
Yeah, so they're not coming to visit the main teams.
Right. 2 for 2 for Broadstone.
Second visit.
Nothing but net. She was a 67% foul shooter coming in, and she just improved on it. Hebler tees one up. got the iron. Rebound, La Rochelle. Good. Winnie La Rochelle on the weak side. Grabbed the rebound, put it in for a 64-17 lead. Maggie Brown. Guarded closely by Corbett. The Lynx go down in the corner. Out of the corner, the shot no good. Broadstone. Rebound bounces around. Put up no good by Michaela Lapon. Inbounding. Lapon goes out deep. And there's a shot blocked by Melendez. The Lynx get it back, and Lapon's going to go to the foul line. Michaela Lapon from Farmington, New Hampshire. Second foul on La Rochelle. 64% foul shooter coming in. She'll get one more. Oh for 2, rebound Reese. Here's Melendez. Running the court is Hebler, up and good. Nice vision by Melendez. Lofton being watched by Corbett. Loose ball in the lane, picked up by Willette. Dishes off, or rather by Melendez. Marnie Reese, nice catch. Boy, that was a tough catch, and she was very aware where the backboard and rim were, because she almost got too far underneath. But nice play by Marnie Reese, and credit the teammates for seeing her.
Yeah, it's going to be La Rochelle on the long pass, Jim. See Winnie with her head up. Puts it down beautifully, and as you said, the jump stop was the key to that. Land with both feet, then go up. Well done.
Good description, Rob. Third foul on Marnie Reese at the line, Michaela Lapon.
But as you said, Marnie had to read that, Jim, and she did. Came down with the both feet and then could go up and lay it up and in. Perfectly done.
One more for Lapon.
We did have a high school game scheduled. Some folks may be on saying, I thought Munson Media had a high school game tonight, but this one was a reschedule. These always take priority, so that's why this is on. We've readjusted our high school schedule. It's up on our Facebook page.
Power move underneath, no good by Reese. The Lynx come away with it. Lofton, shut off, outside Broadstone, back rim. Rebound Melendez. Melendez gets some rebounds, I think, because of her quickness. Turnover. Intercepted. Emma Broadstone heading the other way. Three-pointer Maggie Brown. That one rattles off. Nice rebound. Lapon goes back up. No good. Lapon hustles. Nice reset for the Lynx. And now going to the line will be Maggie Brown. Great effort by the Lynx on that possession, Rob.
Well, multiple opportunities there, and they earned the free throws that they're going to get here. Brown just kept banging inside, getting them opportunities on the rebounds, and she'll go to the free throw line.
Zoe Bedford re-enters along with Ella Levine and Rosa Prieto.
Mustangs have never pressed tonight at all, Jim, and you know, they read the tea leaves coming in, of course, and Coach talked about that in the pregame and talked about why they had the media timeout. He wants to practice it, and he also wanted to, in good sportsmanship, give the Lynx a little shot tonight, a pre-built break.
Maggie Brown had trouble with foul shots, but underneath the rebound, Riley Hebler. All kinds of tall trees in there, and Hebler in the end.
That's why you didn't see it. Riley was hiding.
Loose ball picked up. Levine pass deflected. Shot no good by New Hampshire Tech. At the line, Emma Broadstone, freshman from Stratford, New Hampshire. That one spins off. And she comes back and swishes the second one. Down in the corner is Zoe Bedford back in the game. Prieto drives the lane, shoots, no good. Rebound, Reese has to kick it back out. Hebler, bounce pass. Here's a three this side. Bedford, short. Rebound, Levine. Levine still has it. And lost out of bounds on the end line, apparently.
No, 3-second violation,
oh, it was?
Jim,
okay.
Yes.
On the drive, Broadstone is fouled. And good sportsmanship. Foul on Hebler, and Emma Broadstone helped Hebler up along with a couple of Mustangs.
There's those games on Thursday. Regular 6 and 8 start, women and men. Don't forget in the postgame, we will have our Edge Nutrition Player of the Game.
Broadstone now 3 out of 4 at the foul line. And she went 2 for 2 that trip. 70-21, Central Maine. Bedford goes to Awen Maywin, who checked in. And Levine comes in from the right side. Excellent defense by New Hampshire Tech. And deflected, I think, by Prieto. Here's the run out across the lane. Unselfish play by Awen Maywin to Ella Levine. Maggie Brown still dribbling, shoots, side of the rim, rebound Levine. Here's Maywin on a run out. She lays it up and in.
Got her just reward there for the beautiful assist she had the previous possession. We've got that one queued up for a replay when we get a second. If we don't get it, we'll take it on the break, heading out.
Deflected. Willett had it for a second. Chantel Willett seems to get involved with any hell ball situation, even if she wasn't from the original part of it. Arrow, Central Maine. Prieto, Zoe Bedford, bounce pass to Carl Levine. Awen Maywin is fouled, and she'll go to the line. And fouling out of the game, Michaela Lapon. Showed a lot of effort. Lapon 5 points. And 2 for 2 for Awen Maywin. She's now 7 for 8 on the season from the charity stripe. Lofton tries to go underneath. Prieto skied, stole it, leads the break. Maywin back to Levine, who lays it in. What ball movement by the Mustangs, and the fans love it. 10 seconds to go, third period. And we're going to have foul shots for Tech.
I had Maywin's first assist queued up for a replay. I like the second one better, so I made a new one. We'll see it when we head out for the quarter break.
Emma Broadstone, all net. And once again, nice foul shooting by Emma Broadstone. 6.9 on the clock.
Lynx try to steal a possession there. Little trickery. I love it.
Okay, here's Prieto. Willett, drive, stops, shoots. No good, and that will do it for the 3 quarters in this YSCC Women's Conference matchup. Central Maine 78, New Hampshire Tech 23 on Munzing Media Sports.
Forensics has grown so much, and it's very beneficial to the criminal justice system. I was always one of those kids that watched Forensic Files. That was something I loved. Just a science person all around. I always have been. The instructors are some of the top forensic experts in Maine. They really know what they're talking about. They've been there, done that. CMCC is very lucky to have people like this. I'm an intro to criminal justice and criminal law report writing. It's a lot of the baseline of things I have to be knowledgeable about. I want to do crime scene photography. The forensic science program is preparing me to start thinking like, what's important here? What do I need to look for like right off the bat? You never know what you're gonna find.
Welcome back, Central Maine Community College, Auburn, Maine. 10 minutes remaining in this women's basketball game. 78-23, Central Maine. Jim Toomey, Rob Munzing. Central Maine student Aspen Stevens doing a great job on the camera. Lynx ball to start this 4th period. Here's a 3-pointer, Lynx. Bang! Maggie Brown. Long distance. Prieto directs some traffic. Far side Willette. Bounce pass to Maywin. Rotated Bedford to Willette. Willette fakes. Willette drives. A little too heavy on that one. Rebound grabbed by Farazani. Lofton with the basketball. Out top to Brown. The shot no good by Broadstone. A rebound Willette. Running the court is Maywin, and did she just lose it or deflected?
Here's that Brown 3. I believe this is her 3rd 3 of the game, Jim. She launches from way down.
You are correct, sir.
Bad for an old guy.
Underneath, DeFort out to Bedford for 3. That one rattles off. Rebound Farazani. Now Lofton in the front court. Lofton stops. Here's the 3. No good. Going to go out of bounds. CM ball. Julian DeFort brought it up, handed off to Willette. Willette through traffic, somehow got a shot off. Rebound grab by Emma Blake. Farazani to Broadstone. Broadstone shut off by the defense of Hebler. Molly Corbett checking back in. And Willette will take a break. Willette has 11 points. And 8 rebounds, Rob. Maggie Brown being guarded by Corbett. Farazani. Brown gave the ball to Broadstone. Broadstone going to drive. High off the glass, no good. Look at that elevation by Ella Levine. She leads the break. Down there deep is DeFort. Corbett stops, shoots, does not get it. Weak side rebound. Levine up and in. 80-26, Central Maine. Lofton pounds it to the court. Lofton through traffic. Halfway down, spins out, rebound Hebler. Mustangs quickly on the other end. DeFort drives and lays it in. Got the friendly roll at the end. And we're going to have a timeout on the court or not? Okay, they give me a warning to the Central Maine defense on the prior play.
It was on Ella Levine, tried to take the charge. Haven't seen that one.
No. I guess, the anti-flop rule, but they gave a warning first. I always like the warning first, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's good officiating.
No, good officials will do that in any sport. Even if it's not an official warning, they will give you the heads up. There's a drive. What a shot. Nicely done by Emma Broadstone. She accelerated, went soft off the glass, 82-28.
These Lynx kids have kept playing.
For the three, no good by Corbett. Rebound, DeFort. Or rather, it was Bedford to DeFort, but on the run out is the Lynx this time, and it's going to be Broadstone going back to the line. Yes, New Hampshire Tech has contested as much as they could. They've been on the floor. They hustled for a loose ball. When a few of them, you probably got a 1 chance in 10 that you're going to grab it. Some people would say, it's going to go out of bounds, but they're playing right to the end. Play to the whistle. Okay. Broadstone at the line. And got that one.
Rams in the building with his long lens, shooting some snapshots. You'll be able to see those up online.
Bedford tees one up. No good. Rebound, Maggie Brown. Brown will bring it up herself. Brown looking for somebody. Finds Blake. Blake being guided by Corbett. And coming at the blind side, Zoe Bedford. Nice catch by La Rochelle, no good. The rebound, Bedford, no good. Hebler gets involved. And scores, Riley Hebler. She sneaks through again. 84-30, Central Maine. 6.5 minutes remaining in the fourth. Lofton got a screen, bounce pass, baseline. Broadstone has it. She's under pressure from Hebler. Across is Blake. 7 to shoot, Lynx. Lofton through traffic is fouled. Second foul in the quarter against the Mustangs. No fouls called on the Lynx as Awen Maywin comes back in. In front of her own bench, that's Brown. Goes inside. Shot no good by Farazani. And now finally ended up with it is Awen Maywin. It's a 2-on-1 break. This time, she let us play! Highlight film.
Oh my gosh.
The fans are up, the bench is up.
What a finish that was.
I can't believe what I just saw. I'm going to need a replay. There's a nice shot.
Awen's going to want to save this one for the grandkids. Holy smokes, what a play. We're going to show it to you.
Is that Maggie Brown that scored at the right?
I was making the replay, Jim.
All right. Underneath, Maywin Awen passes to La Rochelle, and Winnie goes off glass. That brought the fans up and the bench up. I think everybody on the CM side had a big smile. Lofton for three, bang. Long distance basket by Janessa Lofton.
Yeah, Janessa really hasn't got her offensive game. She hasn't taken a lot of shots. She's been a good facilitator.
Nice pass, Hebler to Maywin, who laid it in. 90-35, under 5 minutes to go.
Awen's making a run at the Edge Nutrition play of the game, Jim.
Lofton misses, rebound Maywin. Hebler, saved by La Rochelle. Here comes a shot out of the corner, in and out. I don't even know who that was. Rebound, La Rochelle. The three was missed by Bedford. And Winnie La Rochelle hanging around the basket scores. Here's a three the other way, high off the glass. No good. That was missed by Farazini.
This turned into a Y game.
Yes. Corbett out front to Hebler as the Mustangs slow it down. Hebler drives, deflected, and foul. This will be non-shooting.
All right, so let's take a look at that move, Jim. We ran it all the way back. Here comes Awen. Watch this. Woo! What a
Look at the bench. Look at the bench.
That was awesome.
She took that Euro step. That was a 2-on-1 break. And before, she was passing to teammates. She got a number of assists. This time, she kept it herself and really had to create.
Going to look at it again in super slow motion.
Oh, okay.
Look at this. We got it all the way back. We got time here because of the timeout. Here she comes.
Okay, so she picked it up at the foul line, right? The opposite.
Yep.
The defensive foul line. And somebody's running.
Brown's trying to cut her off.
Corbett's running to the hoop.
Euro's through.
How did she get that up and over the front rim from that angle?
Amazing. Love it.
Awen Maywin right here from Auburn, Maine, Edward Little High School. Maywin's got it, tries to get it to Reese. Reese saved it. Hebler faked. (92-35) under 4 minutes to go. Lofton with it, being guarded by Corbett. Broadstone drives, scoop shot, Broadstone. Are they going to count it? Yes, and Broadstone going for an old-fashioned three-point play. She's the leading scorer. You see Maggie Brown has 11. Yes, Broadstone just went from 11 to 13. And she gets the friendly roll, well-deserved by Emma Broadstone. Bedford down in the corner. Hebler swings it around to Corbett. Baseline is Reese. Corbett to Hebler. Three-pointer. No good by Bedford. Marnie Reese with the rebound, and that will be a travel as she lost her balance. The Lynx have had a couple of players shaken up tonight. Hope they're okay. Lofton across the lane, nobody there except Zoe Bedford. Hebler quickly in the front court. Mustang spread it out. Corbett left at a foul line to center, down in the corner to Reese. Reese drives, then she goes to Hebler for three. That was in and out. Rebound no good, and Reese again no good. Maywin is in there, knocked out of her hands and grabbed by Emma Blake. A lot of action. Lofton, three-pointer Lofton. That one rattles out, rebound tip from Reese to Maywin. Bedford gives up her dribble to Maywin. Hebler swings it around near side to Corbett. Marnie Reese, Hebler, Bedford back in front of her own bench to Corbett. Reese turns, shoots, gets it.
That was great ball movement there.
Oh, yes.
Probably 8 to 10 passes on that possession right there.
Lynx try to go baseline, they get shut off. Ferrazzani to Lofton. Ferrazzani, baseline shot, a little too long. Rebound grabbed out of the air by Reese. Here comes Awen Maywin. What's in her bag of tricks this time? Score the basket, a little scoop layup for Awen Maywin.
What I'm impressed with on this one is when she saw the lane, she took off. Watch the speed here, Jim, that she shows. Gets the ball about half court and then turns it on. Beats the defender. Right there. See her? See the burst right there? Well done. Up and lays it in.
Foul shot no good. Lynx on the rebound. Three-pointer, Tech. In and out. Missed by Broadstone. Rebound Bedford. Maywin going to give it to Corbett. Again, the Mustangs will spread out, and you'll probably see a number of passes before a shot. Bedford, Hebler swings it around. Maywin around the foul line. They want Bedford to hit a three is what they want. Reese turns, shoots, back rim. Hustle, rebound by Maywin. Bedford. Hebler to Corbett. Corbett on a drive, floating shot. Corbett is good. Molly Corbett found room on the baseline. Soft touch. 1 minute remaining, 98-38. Lofton goes, contact, play a control foul on Lofton.
Hebler with the take on that one. Probably 4 or 5 of those tonight, maybe 5 offensive takes there for the Mustangs.
Far side, Bedford tees one up. Bang! Look at how everybody's excited. Zoe Bedford. People on Wednesday in Melbourne are watching that. The bench wanted her to take one and make one, and so did the student section of CM. That's why this game is so much fun. At CM, you always get entertained in many, many ways besides skilled basketball.
Well, the kids that have come in to see some minutes here tonight,
battling is Broadstone,
have all contributed here. Mustangs over the century mark, and not that they were aiming for that, it was just within the game.
Again, a lot of assists, which means not a lot of solo play. Shot clock is off. There's a steal by Hebler, and she's going to just dribble it out, and that will do it. 101-38.
And we just looked at the Bedford three. That was a long three, Jim, that she got.
Yeah, I think she was closer to the first row of spectators than she was the line, the arc. All right, the Mustangs ended up with 6 players in double figures. You decide your player of the game?
Yes, we have. We've got it up on the screen. Maywin, Maywin.
Is she going to come over or not? Anyway.
Well, they like to get together, and then we'll try to see if we can't get it. Why don't you go with the stats, Jim?
All right, I'm going to go right to the individual stats. Yeah. Again, credit to New Hampshire Tech with about 7 or 8 players, and a couple got shaken up. So credit to them for hustling the whole way. And they made some good plays. Emma Broadstone, 14 points, 10 out of 11 at the foul line. The NBA would be jealous of that.
Yes.
Maggie Brown, 11 points. Bella Farazzini, who did a lot of hustling, she took some contact, 5 points. Michaela LePayne, 5 points. 3 points for Danessa Lofton. And seeing some action, Helen Tamiri and Emma Blake. Emma Blake had a couple of rebounds. For the Central Maine Mustangs, double-double for Ella Levine. We've heard that song before.
Yes, we have.
20 points, 11 rebounds. Chantel Willette was busy all over the court, 11 points, 8 rebounds. Destiny Mora-Lopez, 5 baskets and a foul shot for 11. Riley Hebler, 10 points, and Riley Hebler, we talked about her hustle, 6 rebounds. Awen Maywin came on in this fourth period. She saw action earlier, but she had 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. 10 points also for Winnie La Rochelle. Molly Corbett chipped in with 7 points. Rosa Prieto had 6. Likewise, Yulene DeFort with 6. 4 points for Marnie Reese. Zoe Bedford hit that 3-pointer late in the game that everybody was excited about for her 3. And Mackenzie Melendez had 3. So that makes the final score 101-38. As Central Maine now is 15-1 overall, 8-0 in the conference. New Hampshire Tech Overall, 2-8, 1-6 in the conference. Again, a doubleheader this Thursday. Great Bay will be here for a women's and men's game, 6 and 8 o'clock on Munzing Media Sports. So, Rob, I guess we don't have the interview.
No, I guess sometimes they come back over and didn't get it. But congratulations, player of the game. Awen Maywin.
Oh, made some exciting plays.
10 points and 6 rebounds and some great finishes. Probably the finish of the game there on that step through that she had that was beautifully done.
Yeah. So that, you all set, Rob?
We're good. We'll put it up one more time for Awen.
All right, thank everybody for watching. Again, tune in Thursday night, 6 o'clock. Doubleheader against Great Bay. Great job by Aspen Stevens on the camera. Speaking for our executive producer, Rob Munzing, I'm Jim Toomey, saying the final score for the final time in this YSCC women's matchup. Central Maine Community College, 101. New Hampshire Technical College, 38. I'm Jim Toomey. Until the next time on Munzing Media Sports. So long, everybody.